Before we get into this section of the video, don't forget that this video series is made in collaboration with our travel channel, Travel With Me Starkiller, for lots of visits to hotels, viewing what they have to offer, as well as some hospitality experiences at football clubs as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely go and check them out. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and of course leave a comment down below if you've got any suggestions or tips which might help other people out. So let's get into it. So this is part 2 of our ultimate guide to Orlando, Florida, and in this one we'll be going over hotels or accommodation in general. This will include all of your different options, all the different types of accommodation, and of course locations as well, such as off-site accommodation, where there's the best ones around, such as on International Drive or Highway 192. There's a few options. Your on-site Disney accommodation, we're going over every level of accommodation they have, from value all the way up to the Deluxe Plus, as I've called it, which is anything above Deluxe, so you know how insane that's going to get. And then we have the on-site Universal, again going over their different levels of options. We'll also go over villas, which of course they are depending on how many of you are, depending on the size you want, and the locations that you can get those, as there are many. And your final option will be condominiums, which are essentially smaller villas in, of course, big, tall apartment complexes. Depending on, of course, your needs, depending on which one will suit you, and of course your budget as well. All prices referenced in this section will once again be for summer, just so obviously there is, of course, will vary depending on when you go, in term time, out of term time, Christmas obviously, but for these guys it will all be on summer. So let's go over your hotel options if you were to stay on site with Disney. Now of course there is a bunch of benefits that you get from staying on site. One that many people state is that of course you stay inside the Disney bubble, which of course many people appreciate, just to be able to have the whole holiday in Disney itself. All of your resorts in Disney, of course, have 30 minutes early entry to all the parks. Complimentary water park access on check-in day. Free transportation around Walt Disney World, may that be via the Skyliner, bus or monorails. You get priority dining and Lightning Lane bookings. 60 days for dining instead of 30, and 7 days instead of 3 for Lightning Lane. You get access to special rates and packages, which of course include the Disney dining plan. You get free parking at all theme parks. Advanced room booking for unique categories and virtual check-in using the My Disney Experience app, which can be very useful. Means you haven't got to wait in the queue. And for Deluxe and Deluxe Villa resorts, that you can enjoy extra magic hours on selected nights as well, to make sure you get the lowest possible wait time. So let's go over the value resorts to start off. Starting off with All Star Movies, which is located at the Animal Kingdom Resorts area. It is rated 3-star with a TripAdvisor score of 4 out of 5 on average. It has 3 different types of rooms: standard room, which have 2 queen beds, a king room, which has a king bed, surprisingly, and preferred rooms, which are essentially rooms that are just closer to the amenities. The amenities that they have at the All Star Movies is 2 themed pools, a food court, gift shop, arcade, a playground, a laundrette, a jogging trail, and of course free Wi-Fi. Your transportation options for this resort are only the Disney bus, or of course driving your own car. Walking distances on the property are 5 to 15 minutes to the central hub, depending on where your room is, of course, preferred being of course a lot closer. And the cost of a standard room, in again these all prices are all in August, is approximately £2,107, and preferred will be £2,438. And this is, as I said, in August for a family of 4, 1 teen and 1 child under the age of 9. So moving on to All Star Music. This is again located at Animal Kingdom Resorts area. Rated 3-star with a 4 out of 5 TripAdvisor score. Has 3 types of rooms: standard, preferred and family suites, which sleep up to 6. You have 2 themed pools, a food court, a gift shop, arcade, a laundrette and a playground. Your only transportation option here is the bus, or you push your own car. Walking distances are around 5 to 15 minutes depending on where you are on property, preferred being of course much closer. And your cost for rooms, standard being £2,107, preferred £2,520, and suites running you upwards of £4,695. So All Star Resorts, again located at the Animal Kingdom Resorts area, rated 3 stars with a TripAdvisor score of 4 out of 5. Rooms standard, king and preferred. Its amenities include 2 themed pools, food court, gift shop, arcade, playground, laundrette, jogging trail and free Wi-Fi. Transportation options again is bus only, of course or your own car. Walking distances are again 5 to 15 minutes, as all the hotels are pretty much the same sort of layout, with preferred being again closer. Your average costs being for a standard room of £2,068 and preferred £2,387. So your Art of Animation, which does fall into the value category, is located near the ESPN Wide World of Sports. Has a star rating of 3 and an average TripAdvisor score of 4.3 out of 5. Its rooms include Little Mermaid standard rooms which fit up to 4 guests, and Finding Nemo, Cars and Lion King family suites for up to 6 guests. There is 3 themed pools on site, a splash pad, food court, gift shop, arcade, playground, jogging trails, a laundrette and free Wi-Fi. Your transportation options are the Disney Skyliner to Epcot and Hollywood Studios and the Disney bus to all of the other parks and the water parks. Walking distances on the property, the Little Mermaid rooms are 10 to 15 minutes from the lobby and Skyliner station, with the family suites varying from anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes depending on the section you are in. And a 4-guest suite will run you around £3,220, with a 6-guest suite running you for £6,538. Don't go said these are for 2 weeks, by the way. I should have said that earlier. And finally for value we have Pop Century, which is again located at ESPN Wide World of Sports. It's a star rating of 3, TripAdvisor score of 4.4 out of 5. The room options are standard, preferred and pool view versions of each. The amenities, you have 3 themed pools, food court, gift shop, arcade, playground, a laundry, a jogging trail and free Wi-Fi. Your transportation options are very similar to Art of Animation, with the Disney Skyline to Epcot and Hollywood Studios, with buses running to the other parks and water parks and of course Disney Springs. Your walking distances on the property, most rooms are within 3 to 10 minutes of the Classic Hall and the Skyliner, with preferred rooms being 3 to 5 minute walk. Your cost for a standard room is around £2,815, preferred being £3,072, and if you enter a pool view room or either of those options, it will set you back an additional £100 to £300. Now moving on to the moderate resorts, again for 2 weeks in August for a family of 4 with 1 teen and a child under the age of 9. Starting off with the Caribbean Beach, which is at the Epcot Resort area. It's a star rating of 4 and TripAdvisor score of 4.2 out of 5. Your room options are standard, water view, preferred, king room or 5th sleeper room. Your amenities include 6 pools, beaches, playgrounds, hammocks, jogging trails, bike rental, gift shops, quick service and table service dining and laundry. Your transportation options are the Disney Skyline to Epcot and Hollywood Studios and the Disney bus to the others. Of course, you're in car. The walking distances are quite big for this property, as standard rooms can be 8 to 15 minutes to the lobby and Skyliner station, while preferred rooms are 3 to 7 minutes. Your cost for a standard room on average $4,023, with preferred rooms being at $4,895. So next up it's Coronado Springs, which is located at Animal Kingdom Resort area. Has a star rating of 4 and an average score of 3.8 on TripAdvisor. Your room options are standard, preferred, king. There is some suites. There is also some rooms in a Grand Destinero Tower. The amenities are a feature pool with water slides, 3 quieter pools, a fitness centre, spa, convention centre, a huge amount of lodges and restaurants, gift shop and jogging trails. Your only transportation option is the Disney bus or your own car, of course. The walking distances for the property are again quite large because it is a very large resort. Anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes from the Grand Destinero Towers, with the other rooms having a shorter walk to the dining areas. So your cost for a standard room is $3,800. Your preferred is $4,890. A tower resort view is $5,050. A tower water view is $5,111. A tower resort view club level, which essentially gets you into the top floor bar, which has got views of the surroundings, will cost you $8,173. A tower deluxe suite club room will cost you $11,354. Yep, again ridiculous now. And a tower 1 bedroom suite club level, if you really don't care about money, is $15,972. So moving on to Port Orleans Riverside, which is located in the Disney Springs area, has a star rating of 4 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.2. Your rooms options are standard, preferred, royal guest, fifth sleeper and king. The amenities are 6 leisure pools, including the Old Man Island feature pool. There is fishing, bike rentals, horse-drawn carriage rides, playgrounds, gift shops, table and quick service dining. Your transportation options are Disney buses to the parks, and you can also get a boat to Disney Springs, and there is also a designated walking path to the French Quarter of the resort. Walking distances on property are between 5 and 15 minutes to the lobby, but there is an internal bus route if you didn't want to walk. Your costs are for a standard room £2,815, a standard fifth sleeper £4,208, a preferred room at £4,877, and a royal guest room at £4,765. The royal guest room essentially just gets you better views out of the room. And the next up is the Port Orleans French Quarter, which is again located at Disney Springs Resort area. Has a star rating of 4 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.3. It has standard, garden view rooms, river view and king rooms. It has a Mardi Gras themed pool with water slides, a splash area, a Scat Cat Club, Mickey's Beignets, gift shop, arcade, playgrounds and walking paths. Transportation is the Disney bus to the park or boat to Disney Springs, but there also is a walking path to the Riverside Resort. Walking distance on property, it is one of the smallest moderate resorts, so most rooms are only 2 to 7 minutes from the lobby, dining and the bus stop areas. And your costs for a standard room is £3,884, while your preferred locations will run you at £4,176. Now we move on to the deluxe Disney ones. There's a lot of these, so sit back for this one. First up is the Animal Kingdom Lodge, located at surprisingly Animal Kingdom Resort area. Has a star rating of 4.5 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.5. The rooms available are Resort View, Pool View, Savannah View, club level rooms, and 1 and 2 bedroom suites. The amenities are 2 feature pools, award-winning restaurants such as Jico, Boma, Sauna at Cadena Village, animal viewing areas with over 200 animals, fitness centre, cultural activities and gift shops. Your transportation options are Disney buses to all the parks, Disney Springs and Water Park of course. Your walking distances on property are 5 to 15 minutes to the main hub, depending on your room location. And Kidani Village and Jambo House are connected by a shuttle or another 10 to 15 minute walk. So the cost of your rooms for a Resort View will be £6,139. A Water View will be £6,499. So I'm reading this off the website. A Savannah View will be £8,584. A Savannah View Club Level, which again will get you into the Kilimanjaro Club Lounge, which will give you free breakfasts and snacks and refreshments throughout your day, will run you £10,723. For a 2-bedroom suite, which again is club level, is £27,317, which leaves up to 8. Your Royal Asante Presidential Suite, which is club level, will run you £45,097. Yes, Disney gets ridiculous. So, anyway, moving on to the next one. We have Beach Club, which is located at Epcot Resort area. 4.5 stars, a score 4.4 out of 5. You have standard garden water view, club level rooms and 1 and 2 bedroom suites. You have amenities such as Stormalong Bay water park style pool, fitness centre, beaches and cream, multiple restaurants, marina and a tennis court. Your transport options are a 5-minute walk to Epcot, a 20 to 25 minute walk to Hollywood Studios, a Disney Skyliner via Epcot, the Friendship boats, which will take you to Hollywood Studios or Epcot, and the Disney buses. Your walking distances on property, as this is a med-sized resort, for most rooms will be 3 to 8 minutes. And your cost for a Resort View room, you will get £7,373. For Water View, it will set you back £8,815. For Resort View Club Level, which gets you into the Health Club free, as well as a club as well, will run you £10,409. For the water view club level room will run you £11,231. So next up is the boardwalk. Epcot Resort Area 4.5 for star and TripAdvisor score again 4.5. You have standard garden view, boardwalk view, club level and suites. Your amenities include Luna Park pool, boardwalk entertainment area, restaurants, nightlife. There is quite a lot of shops and stuff down here. Fitness centre, arcade and bakery. The one that's really expensive and it's £22 for a sliced cake, but we'll gloss over that. You have a 5-minute walk to Epcot or a 20-minute walk to Hollywood Studios, but you can then take the friendship boats to either of those parks if you wish, which take around 5 to 10 minutes ish, but do run on quite a long cycle, so you will have to make sure you catch it. And you have, of course, the Disney bus service as well, or your own car. On property walk, it is quite compact, with most rooms being 3 to 5 minutes from the main lobby. And for your rooms, Resort View will cost you $7,915, Water View at $9,660, and a Resort View at club level will get you £11,156. So next up is the Contemporary, which is located at the Magic Kingdom Resort area. It has a star rating of 4.5 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.4. You have garden wing rooms, main tower rooms, theme park view rooms, which of course are the big draw, the club level and the suites. You have a large feature pool, the California Grill, Chef Mickey's, of course for all your breakfast needs, the fitness centre, marina and convention facilities. In case you know, Chef Mickey is the characters coming while you have breakfast. Transportation options, you have the monorail, which of course is the big loop of Magic Kingdom, but of course you can get to Epcot as well. You can walk to the Magic Kingdom, which takes about 8 to 10 minutes. You have the Disney bus service to the parks, as well as a boat to Wilderness Lodge and Fort Wilderness, the campground. Your walking distance on property from the tower rooms to the transport is about 3 to 8 minutes, or the garden wing is 5 to 10 minutes. So your room prices, the Garden Wing Resort View will set you back $7,220. The Garden Wing Water View is $7,540. The main tower water view is $10,011. And a tower room theme park view is $11,130. Next up is the Polynesian Resort, which is again at the Magic Kingdom area. Star rating of 4.5 with the same TripAdvisor score. It has resort view, lagoon view, theme park view, club level, bungalows and villas for your rooms. The amenities are lava pool, beaches, Trader Sam's Grog Grotto, a Hanakana Cafe, marina and tropical gardens. Your transportation options are the monorail, which of course will get you to Epcot or Magic Kingdom. Your boat to the Magic Kingdom, of course you could walk to the Ticket and Transportation Centre as we mentioned for the Epcot line. And of course you have the Disney buses to the other resorts. Walking distance on property, so this is a med-sized resort, all about 5 to 10 minutes away from the main lobby. So your room options, we have a basic Resort View room running you £8,811. A Resort View club level room, which gets you access to their South Pacific and Luxury Club level room, which will get you free breakfast and refreshments. That will run you £12,045. A Water View club level will be £14,554, and an Ambassador Vice Presidential Suite club level room is £34,515, which sleeps up to 8. Now we have the Yacht Club, which is the Epcot Resort area, 4.5 and 4.5 for star and TripAdvisor ratings. We have standard Garden View, Water View, club level and suite rooms. It shares Stormalong Bay with the Beach Club Resort. You have Yachtman's Steakhouse. It has a marina and a fitness centre. Your transportation options are a 7-minute walk to Epcot or a 25 to 20 minute walk to Hollywood Studios, or the friendship boats to those two parks, which are going to take about 5-10 minutes ish, as long as you get them right. If you miss them, it's quite a bit of a wait. And you have Disney buses as well. Your walking distance on property are, this is a medium sized, is around 3 to 8 minutes to the room to the lobby. Your prices for Resort View will start at $7,354. For Water View it's $8,823, and for Resort View club level, which gets you into surprisingly their club level suite, will run you at $10,454. Next up, which is the Grand Floridian, which is probably one of the most famous ones, is the Magic Kingdom Resort area, a 5-star rated and 4.5 on TripAdvisor. It has Resort View, Lagoon View, Theme Park View, club level suites and villas. The amenities are a lot of pools. We have spas, facilities, fine dining such as Victoria and Albert's, which is the only Michelin star restaurant on Disney property. You have Citragos and Narcoossee's, if I said that right. You have a marina, shopping options, and a live orchestra as well. Your transportation options are the monorail, which will get you to Magic Kingdom or Epcot. You could walk to the Magic Kingdom in around 15 to 20 minutes. Of course, you've got the boat, which will get you to the Tickets Transportation Centre, for the monorail to Epcot, or of course to the Magic Kingdom. And of course, Disney buses to the other resorts and theme parks. Walking distance in the property is quite a large resort. Will run you 5 to 15 minutes, depending on where you are on the property. Now, prices, this is going to be the most ridiculous one, just a heads up. The resort view rooms start at $10,094. A theme park view will run you at $11,852. A deluxe room will get you, deluxe room club level even, at $16,799. A theme park view club level, which gets you $17,954. A one bedroom suite club level access is $21,802. A one bedroom suite will run you $26,820. A Victorian suite club level again will run you $30,797. A two bedroom suite club level access will run you $35,531. Man, this is just for the room. And a two bedroom suite at club level will run you £39,943. So if you don't care about money. And last up for the deluxe level is Wilderness Lodge, which is located at the Magic Kingdom Resort area. A 4.5 TripAdvisor and star rating. You have standard, nature view, courtyard view, club level room and suites. You have a feature pool with water slides, geysers, Whispering Canyon Cafe, storybook dining at Artist Point, a marina and a fitness centre. Your transportation options are boat to the Magic Kingdom or Disney buses to the other resorts, and you can get a boat of course to the Contemporary, Fort Wilderness or to the Ticket Transportation Centre to get to Epcot. Walking distances, this is a fairly compact property, is 3 to 8 minutes from the rooms to the lobby. And your prices for a water view room are $7,386. Fireworks view is $9,341. A resort view club level room will run you £9,697. And finally for Disney we have the Deluxe Plus, where we're starting off with Bay Lake Tower at the Contemporary, which is in the Magic Kingdom Resort area. Star rating of 4.5, TripAdvisor 4.4. It has deluxe studios, 1, 2 and 3 bedroom villas, theme park view and lake view rooms. It has a feature pool with water slides, Skyway Bridge to Contemporary, fitness centre, community hall, top of the world lounge if you're eligible to go in, which will be club level rooms. Access to contemporary dining such as the California Grill, Chef Mickey's Steakhouse 71. Transportation options are an 8 to 10 minute walk to Magic Kingdom, or the monorail of course to Magic Kingdom or Epcot. Disney bus services to the other resorts, and boat services via the Contemporary. So walking distances, this is quite a compact resort, will be 4 to 8 minutes. And we have had to use estimated pricing for this one, for these Deluxe Plus ones, because I couldn't seem to find it for the life of me looking on Disney's website. Don't know why that was the case. So your typical room will run you anywhere from $4,000 to $8,500 for a family of 4 for 14 nights. With the more desired rooms even, I mean the theme park view ones running from $5,500 all the way up to $11,600. So next up, the Old Key West is in the Disney Springs area, star rating of 4.5, TripAdvisor 4.3. The rooms are deluxe studios and 1, 2 and 3 bedroom villas. The amenities such as a sandcastle pool, quasar pools, Olivia's Cafe gurgling suitcase bar, tennis, pickleball, golf, boat marina, community hall and fitness centre. Communication options are for the Disney buses to the parks as well as a boat to Disney Springs. Your walking options on property, as this is a very large resort, can be anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes depending on your room location, but there is internal bus stops in case you didn't want to walk. You can get them. So for the Old Key West, an average room will cost you anywhere from £1,625 to £1,900 per person, depending on the room level, where a total package costing you anywhere from £4,000 to £7,500 for 14 days. The Riviera Resort at Epcot Resort area, with a 5-star rating, TripAdvisor score of 4.7. The rooms available are Deluxe Studios, Tower Suites and 1, 2, 3 bedroom villas. The amenities are the Riviera Pool, the Silvoir Play Splash Area, the Topolino's Terrace, Primo Piatto, Le Petit Cafe, Fitness Centre, Community Hall and Mosaic Art Walk. The transportation options are the Disney Skyline to Epcot and Hollywood Studios, with the Disney Bus service being available for the other theme parks and Disney Springs. Walking distances, this is quite a small, compact resort. It'll be 2 to 7 minutes to the Skylander station and the lobby and dining areas. For the room rates, you'll be looking for Deluxe Studio between £2,700 to £4,500 for your 14 nights. The bedroom villas with £5,500 to £8,500, with the top rated rooms being around £11,150. And finally, Saratoga Springs, then we can move on to someone else, is the Disney Springs Resort area. A star rating of 4.5, TripAdvisor score 4.2. The rooms, a Deluxe Studio 1, 2 and 3 bedroom villas and treehouse villas. The amenities are the High Rock Spring Pool, the 2 additional feature pools. You have a spa, fitness centre, golf course, art assist palette, a community hall, a tennis and bike rental station. The transportation options are a Disney bus to the parks, as well as a boat to Disney Springs, and you can also walk to Disney Springs via the Congress Park and the Springs section. Walking distance on property, this is a very large resort, will take usually anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes from the main lobby, but some sections are as close as 5 to 10 minutes away from Disney Springs. So for the room rates, we're looking on average £230 to £450 a night, which runs at about £3,500 to £6,500 for a 14-night stay, with the upper rooms being £4,200 to £6,500 as well. And your treehouse villas, which are the absolute premium options, coming you anywhere from £1,500 to £2,000 a night. So for 14 nights stay, you can work out how much that is, 15 to 20 grand. So I don't think many people will be choosing that one. So let's move on to Universal. So now on to Universal Studios hotels. So the many benefits, of course, of staying at Universal hotels. Some people say being inside the Universal bubble, similar to the Disney one, but everything is all in one place. You don't have to worry about moving around too much. At the signature hotels, you will get free Universal Express Unlimited passes, which is a huge benefit, especially if you're going for multiple days. You get early park admission at all hotels, which is up to an hour before general admission. Complimentary transport, then it'll be water taxis and shuttle buses, depending on which hotel you're at. You have resort-wide charging to your room, so you can just pay with your room key. Merchandise room delivery, so if you buy anything in the park, send it to your room. And priority restaurant bookings, so if you can't get in booking on the website, for example, you can ask your concierge and see what they can do for you. The only downside of these Universal resorts is that parking is not free at any of them. It runs you about $30 to $45 a day, and if you move your car to the park, it does not transfer. So you'll need to keep that in mind, and basically when you park at Universal, don't move the car if you have one. So we'll start at the value level, starting off with Cabana Bay. This is located adjacent to Volcano Bay. It has a star rating of 4, TripAdvisor score 4.5. Its rooms available are standard rooms with multiple views and the family suites. Its amenities include 2 massive pools with a lazy river, a bowling alley, arcade and fitness centre. Its transportation options are walking path to Volcano Bay or shuttle buses to the 3 parks. Your walking distance on property are 5 to 15 minutes to the lobby area, depending on the building you are in. And your room rates, this is all again for a family of 4 with a teenager and a 7-year-old, child under the age of 9, for 14 nights in summer. So your standard room is $2,023. Your poolside room is $2,304. The Volcano Bay standard room is $2,576. A family suite exterior entry is $2,750. Your poolside family suite is $2,811. Your family suite is $2,883. The poolside family suite is $3,208, and your Volcano Bay even view 2-bedroom suite is £7,224. So your next up is Endless Summer Resort, Dockside, which is located on the south campus of Universal. Has a 3-star rating and 4.4 on TripAdvisor. It has a bunch of standard rooms and 2-bedroom suites. It has 2 large pools with a food court, arcade and fitness centre. Its transportation option is the shuttle bus service to the parks. And your walking distance on property, as this is much larger than its Surfside counterpart, is 5 to 10 minutes depending on your building. Your room rates for Pool View 2 Queen, you have 1742. The 2-bedroom suite is 2,193, and a 2-bedroom suite with pool view is 2,290, so not too bad. And the Endless Summer Resort Surfside is again located right next door to the Endless Summer Dockside at South Campus. Star rating of 3, TripAdvisor of 4.4. They have which are standard rooms and 2-bedroom suites. The amenities is a surf-themed pool, a food court, arcade and fitness centre. The transportation options are shuttle bus. A walking distance of properties, this is quite compact, is 3 to 7 minutes to the buses and central lobby. And your prices for a standard room will be 1682, a pool view 2 queen 1783, a 2-bedroom suite will be 2344, a 2-bedroom suite pool view 2480, and a 2-bedroom suite water view for 2605. And next up at Universal, the Prime Value Resorts, starting off with the Adventura. This is located next to Sapphire Falls. Star rating of 4, TripAdvisor rating of 4.5. It has standard and deluxe rooms and some suites. Not suites as in, true ones, the ones you stay in. Amenities such as rooftop bar, a very nice modern design, a great pool area and a fitness centre. You have walking past the Sapphire Falls water taxi area where you can then get to Islands of Adventure or Studios, and Epic you'll need the shuttle buses. Walking distance is about 3 to 7 minutes to the central hub from your room. And rates for the rooms: standard rooms 1890, a standard room king is 2202, a skyline view is skyline view 2 queen 2350, a deluxe 2 queen 2629, deluxe room king 3223, a kid suite which is 4240, a skyline view kid suite at 4490. So next up we have the Stella Nova, which is located at Epic Universe. It's a star rating of 4 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.6. Your rooms include standard rooms and some connecting rooms. You have a great pool area with splash pad, fitness centre and a games room. You have shuttle buses to all the parks, and it will take you 5 to 10 minutes to walk to the bus stations from the rooms. For your rates, for a standard room you will have 1876, and for a pool view room it will cost you £2,108. So for Terra Luna, which is again located at Epic Universe with a star rating of 4 and TripAdvisor score of 4.6, has standard rooms and connecting rooms, has a great pool area with fitness centre, games room and quick service dining. Your transportation options are shuttle bus to the parks. The walking distances on property, such as 5 to 10 minutes to the buses. This is just quite a compact resort. And for room rates wise, there is only one option, which is 1704 for a standard double queen. And finally, for Universal's signature resorts, or the more premium options, starting off with Portofino Bay, which is located at the Universal Studios area. It has a star rating of 5 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.5. It has garden view rooms, bay view, club level and suites, 3 pool areas, a full service spa, multiple restaurants, fitness centre and kids club. Its transportation options are water taxis to the park alongside walking paths and shuttle bus to Epic Universe. Walking distances about 5 to 10 minutes from your rooms, and also about similar to the parks depending on where you are, of course, on property. This resort does include Unlimited Express, and your room rates for Garden View are 5,546, a Bay View 6,746, a Deluxe 2 Queen 6,854, a club level Queen Room which is 7,153, which gets you access to their lounge for free continental breakfast, beer and wines and drinks, and admission to the fitness centre. And top level you have a Despicable Me Kids Suite, which will cost you $11,249. Next up is the Royal Pacific, which is at the Universal Studios area. Star rating of 4.5, same as the TripAdvisor score. You have standard rooms, Jurassic World Kids Suites, club rooms and suites. You have a lagoon pool, a tropical gardens, plenty of restaurants and a fitness centre. Your transportation options are water taxis to studios and islands, walking paths to the parks as well as a shuttle bus to Epic. Your walking distances about 8 to 10 minutes from your rooms to the lobby and a little bit further for Islands of Adventure and Studios. This resort does include Unlimited Express, and your rooms options are standard for $5,633, a king suite for $7,173, a club level queen room at $8,130, and a Jurassic World themed kids suite for $11,110. Next up is Sapphire Falls, which again is at the Universal Studios area. A star rating and TripAdvisor score 4.5 with standard lagoon view and suites. It is the largest pool. It has the largest pool on property at Universal with plenty of water slides as well. It has a fire pit, a run bar and a fitness centre. Your transportation options are water taxis to the parks and a shuttle bus to Epic, and as well as walking paths should you be that way inclined. It is about 10 to 15 minutes from your room to City Walk, and also 5 to 10 minutes to your lobby depending on where you are located. Your room rates for a standard 2 queen, it is $2,803. A lagoon view is $3,478. A pool view is $3,598. A king suite is $5,858. A kid suite is $5,895. And a sapphire suite is $6,675. That one including a living area. Next up is the Hard Rock, which is again located at Universal Studios area. A star rating of 5 and a TripAdvisor score 4.5. You have standard rooms, club rooms and Rockstar suites. It is a huge pool with lots of water slides, a selection of live music, a fitness centre and many restaurants. It is also the closest hotel to the parks, with your transportation options being a 5-minute walk to studios and islands, water taxis should you wish to take one, and a shuttle bus to Epic. Walking distances, as I said, one of the closest, 3 to 5 minutes from City Walk. All the rooms are very, very similar as well to the lobby area. So cost, there are 9 available. A standard 2 queen with $6,340. A garden view, $6,423. A pool view, $7,049. A deluxe king, $8,130. A deluxe 2 queen, $8,270. A club level king, which gets you access to the lounge, which gets you complimentary breakfast and fitness centre access, $8,459. A king suite at $8,734. A club level 2 queen bed, $8,894. And a future Rockstar suite at £13,304. And finally, we have the Grand Helios Resort, which is located inside Epic Universe with a star rating of 5 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.7, which I believe is the highest we've seen so far. The rooms are standard and club level with some suites. You have a resort style pool with a rooftop restaurant and bar, fitness centre, a dedicated entrance to Epic Universe and upscale dining. You can walk directly into Epic Universe with shuttle buses going to the other Universal parks. It is a 2 to 5 minute walk from most rooms to the entrance, with of course a very short walk to Epic as well. The room options, there are 11 here. Standard is $4,384. A pool view is $4,983. A skyline view is $5,190. A park view is $5,671. A deluxe queen, $6,395. A park view deluxe queen, $6,706. A club level queen, $7,447. A park view club level, $8,242. A How to Train Your Dragon kids suite for $9,723. And the Celestial suite, which is $12,207. And your How to Train Your Dragon kids suite with a theme park view is $12,600. And now let's have a look at some off-property resorts. Next, let's have a look at some off-site hotels. So your basic information in this one is, of course, there will be next to no benefits of staying at these hotels, even the partner ones with Disney and Universal. You don't get the fast passes, you don't get the early entry. I think only the one that gets early entry is like Swan and Dolphin. So you're not going to get that. But the upside is they're usually a metric ton cheaper. You will get access to all the local amenities, such as obviously the shopping centres are a lot closer, the supermarkets, restaurants, all that sort of good stuff. Almost all these hotels offer some form of bus to the parks, some on a regular basis, some of them are very limited. And the only problem with these ones, again, is resort fees, which are very common across these hotels, ranging anywhere from $20 to $50 a day. However, if you book with a lot of packages, such as Virgin, which we'll go on to in another section, you usually get these fees completely waived. So that's something to consider as well. So let's start off by looking at the official Disney partner hotels. Starting off with the Jury Plaza Hotel, which is located at the Disney Springs Resort area. It has a star rating of 3.5, a TripAdvisor score of 4.8 out of 5, which I believe is the highest we've seen in these. It has a daily resort fee of $0, but has a parking fee of $25 plus tax, which works out for a 14-day trip is £287.44. In case I've not already said, all these prices are in summer for a family of 4 staying at the resort for 2 weeks. So the room options are Deluxe King, Deluxe 2 Queen and Suites. The hotel amenities are resort style pool and splash pad, whirlpools, complimentary hot breakfast, complimentary evening kickback, snacks and drinks, a fitness centre, free Wi-Fi and an in-house supermarket, which will be really expensive, just a heads up. Transport options will be complimentary scheduled bus service to Disney, and it is also a 5 to 10 minute walk from Disney Springs. It is a very compact resort, so for most rooms it will only take you 2 to 5 minutes to walk to the lobby and transportation areas. And in terms of cost for this hotel, for the 2 queen bed terrace, they will range from $1,781.35 to £2,649.43, depending on the view that you want, such as park view or pool view, and depending on if you want a 5th sleeper. The 1 king bed with sofa sleeper terrace ranges from $1,979 to £2,308.19, depending again on the view. Next option is the 1 king bed suite, which has 2 rooms and a sofa bed with a view. If for £2,742.54 to £3,611.24, and that will depend again on the view that you have and if you want a kitchen. Next up is the 2 queen bed suite, which has 2 rooms and a sleeper sofa. These range from £3,257.53 to £4,126.22, depending on your view and if you want a kitchen. Next up, we have the Holiday Inn Resort Orlando, which is located again in Disney Springs Resort area. It has a star rating of 3.5 out of 5 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.4. Its resort fee is $39 plus tax a day, which works out £448.40 for 14 nights. And the daily parking fee is $25 plus tax, which works out to £287.44. Again, a lot of these fees can be waived if you get certain packages, but if you're booking direct, they can be something that you will want to consider. They have standard rooms, pool view rooms, kids suites and family rooms. Their amenities include a 0 entry pool, splash pad, games room, fitness centre, on-site bars and restaurants, a Disney gift shop and an outdoor play area. Their transportation options are complimentary Disney shuttles and a 10 to 15 minute walk from Disney Springs. It is again a very compact resort, so it'll only be 2 to 5 minutes from most rooms to the amenities. And the prices for this hotel for 2 queen beds will be £1,052.66 to £1,931.58, depending on your view and if you want a balcony. There is a 1 king bed standard sofa bedroom, which is £1,216.18. You have a 1 king 1 bunk bed suite, which is £1,277.50, so 1 king bed 1 bunk bed for the kids. You have a 1 king bed 2 bunk bed suite with a pool view for £1,287.72. You have a 2 queen 1 bedroom suite with a pool view and balcony for £2,258.62. And next up we have the Signia by Hilton Bonnet Creek, which is located surprisingly at Bonnet Creek, just inside Walt Disney World. It's a star rating of 4.5 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.5. Its resort fee is one of the most expensive at $50 plus tax a day, which works out to £574.88 for 2 weeks. And parking is $40 a day plus tax, which works up to £459.90. So you've got well over £1,000 worth of resort fee and parking if you have a car on this one. So you have standard deluxe rooms, Disney view rooms and suites. The amenities are a 3-acre lazy river, which is pretty good because not many have that. A water slide, a luxury spa access, a championship golf course, multiple restaurants, fitness centre, cabanas and kid clubs. Your transport options are complimentary Disney shuttle buses. This is a quite large resort, so most rooms are 5 to 10 minutes away from the transport. So your room options with costs, so a 1 king bed suite will cost you £2,622.47 to £3,517.55, depending on the view you want, whether it be pool, street or park view. A junior suite, which is 1 king bed, will be £4,055.45 to £4,310.53, depending again on your view. A 2 queen room will set you back £2,537.27 to £3,219.64, depending on your view. And the presidential suite, which is ridiculous, will range you, which I think it sleeps up to 12 people, will set you back £11,242 to £15,330, depending on the time of year. Wow. And the final one for the Disney partners are the Disney Swan and Dolphin, which is located at the Epcot Resort area. It has a star rating of 4 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.5. It has a $50 plus tax resort fee and a $40 plus tax parking fee per day, which will set you back $574.88 for the resort fee and $459.90 for the parking. So well over £1,000 just in fees. You have traditional rooms, resort view, balcony rooms, executive suites and family rooms. There is 5 pools. You have the Mandara Spa, over 20 restaurants and lounges, fitness centre, private beach and extensive convention facilities. Your transportation options are a 10 to 15 minute walk to Epcot, a 20 to 25 minute walk to Hollywood Studios. You have the friendship boats, which will take you to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Take around 15-20 minutes each, but if you miss them, they can be quite irregular. And you also have the Disney buses to take you to the other parks. The walking distance on property, as it is quite a large property, will be 3 to 10 minutes to the transportation hubs and the main building, depending on your room. And the cost for this one, for 2 double beds, you're looking at £2,673.99 to £3,583.57, depending on if you want what view you want and if you want a balcony. A 1 king room will set you back £3,936.89 to £4,336.20, depending again on your view and balcony. Now let's move on to the Universal official partners, starting off with their value partners, which is the Clarion Inn and Suites, which is located just across the road from Universal Orlando. It has a star rating of 3 and a TripAdvisor score of 4. It has no resort or parking fees, they're completely free. And it offers standard king rooms, 2 queen rooms and suites. Outdoor pools, hot tub, fitness centre, on-site restaurant and bar, free Wi-Fi and laundry facilities as amenities. It has a complimentary schedule to Universal Studios, and it is only a short drive to the parks themselves. To Disney, you will have to make your own way there because there is no transport from this hotel, with it being Universal. Walking into some property is a quite compact resort, 2 to 5 minutes to the lobby for most rooms, and if you wanted to walk to Universal City Walk, it will take you 20 to 25 minutes. For your room options, the 2 queen options will start you at £804.46, so one of the cheapest rooms that we've looked at so far, to £1,419.12, depending on the location and size. There's different sizes depending if you want 1 room or 2. And the 1 king bedroom will set you back £1,315.46. All the king rooms, by the way, do include a sofa bed, which is obviously suitable for a family of 4. Next up is the Comfort Inn and Suites, which is located on International Drive, close to the Universal area. It has a star rating of 3 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.3. It has no resort or parking fees and offers standard rooms, king suites and 2 queen suites. Its amenities include complimentary hot breakfast with every room, an outdoor pool, fitness centre, business centre and free Wi-Fi. It has complimentary scheduled Universal shuttles, as you would expect from a partner hotel. Disney, you'll have to make your own way there. Walking distances on property. Is a very compact resort, so 2 to 5 minutes to the amenities from your rooms. And the cost for a king room, which again, sofa bed as well, will start at £1,110.33 to £1,409.63, depending if you want a business centre in your room, so desk area. And then your 2 queen rooms will set you back £1,110.33 to £1,409.63, again, depending on if you want a business centre. And next up we have Fairfield Inn & Suites, which is located on Universal Boulevard. Its star rating is 3 and TripAdvisor score 4.4. It has no resort or parking fees, and it offers standard king, 2 queen rooms and suites. All rooms include a complimentary breakfast, an outdoor pool, fitness centre, free Wi-Fi and a convenience market. Will be very expensive, just as an FYI. They offer complimentary shuttles to Universal Orlando. It is a very compact resort, so 2 to 5 minutes walk from the facilities to your rooms. And your cost for a 2 queen room will start at £1,072 to £1,255, depending on if you want a sofa bed in there for 5 people. And for a king room and sofa bed will set you back £1,209. So pretty decent prices for those ones. So they're moderate partners, which start with the Avanti Resort, which is located on International Drive. It has a star rating of 3 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.1. The resort fee is $18 plus tax a day, which works out to £206.96 for 14 nights. That is waived if you go with Virgin. Parking is completely free. Standard rooms, pool view rooms and deluxe rooms are available. Your amenities include a large entry pool, a hot tub, fitness centre, food court, pool bar, arcade and convenience store. Your transportation options are complimentary shuttles to Universal, as you would expect. It's a moderate size resort, so it's 3 to 8 minutes to the lobby and shuttle. And your rooms with costs for a 2 queen room is £781.83 to £862.31, depending on the level of room. Essentially, you've got the basic room, then you've got a slightly nicer one, and then a slightly nicer one. So it depends how much you want to go. And then for 1 king suite, it's for £954.29. Just an FYI, a lot of them, if you watch videos of people online going to this hotel, all of them that I have seen say that the check-in procedure at this hotel is not very good. So I just thought I'd make you a heads up there. Like, all of them had experienced the delays of over an hour. So that is just something to consider there. If you're not bothered, then it's all fine. But yes, if that's something that bothers you like it would for me, I will, I'd be careful of that one. Of course, that's only their opinions. It could be absolutely perfect when you go. Next up is Best Western Orlando Gateway, which is in the Universal Orlando area. Has a star rating of 3 and TripAdvisor score 4.3. Has a daily resort fee of $15 plus tax, which works out to £172.46 for 2 weeks. Parking is completely free. Rooms, how generous of them. Rooms are standard rooms, executive and family. You have 2 outdoor pools, hot tubs, fitness centre, games room, restaurant, pizza cafe, which is always good, and free Wi-Fi. Complimentary shuttles to Universal, as you'd expect. There is a moderate sized resort, so 3 to 7 minutes to get from your room to the lobby. And the cost for the rooms, a 2 double will set you back £768.88 to £1,003.24, depending on if you depending on what view you want, and also you can get the resort fee included, which gives you a discount on that as well. And of course you can get a king suite, as I've said, for £1,120.42. And to finish off the Universal ones, we have Doubletree by Hilton, which is right at the entrance of Universal Orlando Resort. Has a star rating of 4, TripAdvisor score 4.1. Has a daily resort fee of $28 plus tax, which works out to £321.93 for 2 weeks. And a daily parking fee of $38 plus tax, which is £436.91 for 2 weeks. They have king rooms, 2 queens, executive and suites. They have an outdoor pool, fitness centre, restaurant, cafe, a pool bar, EV charging is available, and they are pet friendly, some rooms. Transport options, it's a 15 to 20 minute walk from Universal, or you can take their complimentary shuttle service. It is a compact resort, so 2 to 5 minutes walk to the amenities from your room, and an approximate 15 to 20 minute walk to City Walk. Your room options are 2 queen, which will set you back £1,181.82. up to £1,582.93, depending on if you want a park view, street view, pool view, all that sort of stuff.
They are king rooms available, but for the life of me, I could not get a cost for them despite how much I looked. They just would not tell me. So they are available. Maybe contact the hotel, they'll be able to help you out with that one. Next up, we're going to look at some hotels which are located on International Drive itself. Starting off with Coco Key Hotel and Water Park, which is located at North International Drive near Universal. It has a star rating and TripAdvisor score of 4. It has a daily resort fee of $45 plus tax, which works out to $517.39 for 2 weeks, and a parking fee of $15 plus tax, which works out to $172.46 for 2 weeks. If you book through travel agents or flight companies such as Virgin, British Airways, that is waived. Well, it is with Virgin anyway. That is 100% waived, so that is free and included in your holiday. They have Standard King, 2 queen rooms, family rooms and suites. Amenities, they have the 54,000 square foot water park, including 14 water slides and 3 heated pools. They have an arcade, a mini golf, a fitness centre, 3 restaurants and a convenience store, which again will be very expensive. Your transportation options are complimentary shuttles to Universal Orlando, SeaWorld and Aquatica, and it also gives you access to the iRide trolley, which goes up and down International Drive. Walking distances, this is a moderate resort, so it will take you anywhere from 3 to 8 minutes to walk from your room to the lobby. Your room options with costs, so King Room will set you back $1,244.71 up to £3,626.22, depending on how big you want the room, if you want a single room or 2 rooms, and if you want a view of the pool area or if you want a view of Universal. For a double room, it will cost you £1,866.64. For a 2 queen room, you'll be looking at $1,866.64. A family king room will set you back £2,018.82 to £2,247.09, depending on, again, the room size that you wish to have and the view. And a family suite will set you back £2,627.54 up to £6,764.94, depending again on how much space you want in your room and the view you want out of your window. And next up, we have the Rosin Centre, which is located on International Drive near the Convention Centre. It has a star rating of 3 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.3. It has a daily resort fee of 0, but it has a daily parking fee of $42.60. That includes tax, which will come out to £435.37 for 2 weeks. It has Deluxe executive rooms and suites. It has an Olympic-sized tropical pool with a luxury spa, fitness centre, 9 restaurants and lounge, business centre and a gift shop. It has complimentary shuttle service to Universal Orlando, but you will need to make a reservation to use this, and it also gives you access to the International Drive iRide trolley. It is a large convention resort, so most rooms are 5 to 10 minutes from the lobby, and the room options for the 2 queen is £1,769.32. And the last one in International Drive will be Staybridge Suites Orlando, which is located on International Drive South near SeaWorld. Its star rating is 3, TripAdvisor score 4.5. It has no resort fee but has a daily parking fee of $10 plus tax, which is £114.98 for 2 weeks. It has studio suites, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom suites. Its amenities include complimentary hot and breakfast with every room, full kitchens, outdoor pool, fitness centres, laundry, evening social events on selected nights, and convenience store, again very expensive. It has a complimentary shuttle service to Universal Orlando, SeaWorld and Walt Disney World. Walking distances for the property are minimal, as it is a compact resort of 2 to 5 minutes from your rooms. And your costs for a 1 king suite, which is all in 1 room, is $1,344 to $1,456. Again, as I've said, depending on if you want a studio or if you want 2 rooms. A 2 queen suite is $1,456 to $1,554. Again, if you want a single room or a living room. And a 2 bedroom suite will set you back £2,338. And last up for hotels, we're going to be looking at hotels along the Highway 192, which is just south of Disney off the I-4, in case you don't know where that is. So the first one we're looking at is Delta Hotel by Marriott, which is located in Celebration along Highway 192. It has a star rating of 4 and a TripAdvisor score of 3.7, which I believe is the lowest we've looked at so far. It has a daily resort fee of $28.38 with tax, which works out to £290.04 for 2 weeks, and a daily parking fee of $24 plus tax, which works out to $275.94 for 2 weeks. They are waived if you book via Virgin and some of the other carriers as well. The room options are a standard king, a 2 queen, a pool view room and suites. The amenities are 2 resort pools, water slides, a whirlpool pool, 6 dining venues, Starbucks fitness centre, tennis and basketball courts, a mini golf course and walking trails. Transportation options for this one are complimentary shuttles to Walt Disney World and Universal, and they will also be able to offer you ride shares, and of course you can use your own vehicle. Walking distances can be quite large. This is a 20-acre estate, so anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes to your room, and the cost for a 2 queen room will be $1,011 to $1,288, depending again on what size you want. King rooms are available at the exact same rate, but they are limited to 2 people. Just a note about that hotel as well, if you are looking at the back end, it does look over an abandoned resort, which is overrun by homeless people, just so you know. So next up is the Hilton Vacation Club Aqua Sol, which is located on the 192 West Kissimmee. Star rating of 4, TripAdvisor score 4.2. A daily resort fee of $30 plus tax, which works out to £344.93. And a daily parking charge of $7.46, which is £76.24 for 2 weeks. The room options are studios and 1 and 2 bedroom suites. It has a large lagoon pool with water slides, mini golf, lake activities, fitness centre, sports courts, family activities and restaurants. Its car share transportation options are extremely limited, as it runs a very limited shuttle service which is only available on selected dates, so it is strongly recommended to either use Uber or have your own car for this resort. It is a fairly large resort, so 5 to 15 minute walk from your room to the lobby depending on where you are, and your bedroom options for a 1 bedroom suite. The studio is $1483.51, a 2 bedroom suite will set you back $1742.40, and a 3 bedroom suite you were looking at $2,045.40. So the Quality Inn Suites is located surprisingly on Highway 192 in West Kissimmee. Its star rating is 2.5 out of 5, which I believe is the lowest we've looked at. It has a TripAdvisor score of 4. It has a daily resort fee of $8.99 plus tax, which works out to £103.96. It has a no parking fees, and it offers standard king, 2 queen rooms and family suites. You'll get a complimentary hot breakfast with every room, and it has an outdoor pool, fitness room, guest laundry and free Wi-Fi. Its transportation options are shuttles to Disney World, but they are very limited, so it is strongly recommended to have a car for this one or use ride shares such as Uber. The walking distance on property, as this is a very compact resort, is 2 to 5 minutes. And your prices are for a 2 double room, it's £677, and for a 2 double or king suite will range from $1,042 to $1,224, depending if you want a kitchen. So next up, we'll be looking at villas. So there are lots of benefits, of course, to having your own villas, as 90% of them won't have any resort or parking fees unless you are staying in our complex, which we'll get to in a minute. Of course, it gives you that feeling of home away from home. So you've got your own kitchen, obviously your own particular bedrooms, living rooms, tellies, your own pool, potentially some of them. And you have the opportunity to cook some meals at home, which can in the long run save you quite a bit of money. Of course, the only downside of owning your own villa is there's very often a lot more driving that you need to do to get to and from the parks. A lot of villas do also come with games rooms, mostly in the garages, which have stuff like pool tables and air hockey in them, which is very nice to have for those relaxing evenings. You can also prepare food in the villa for the day, especially for Disney and Universal, as they allow it in. SeaWorld's a bit iffy, so be careful about that one, but for the other two you shouldn't have a problem taking in small snacks, as long as it doesn't need reheating or anything. And of course, if you're staying on a complex, you will have access to all of their facilities, may that be pools, gyms, conference centres, all that sort of good stuff as well. So example of staying on a villa resort complex will be the Regal Oaks Resort, Orlando, which is located in Old Town Kissimmee along Highway 192. It's at a star rating of 4 and a TripAdvisor score of 4.3. For this one, because it is on the complex, there is a resort fee of $27.24 a day, which will be £313.54. There is no parking fee, of course, because you're stopping at the villa. They offer 2, 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses. The amenities that you will have access to are private hot tubs, depending on which townhouse you choose. There is a resort pool with water slides, which is available to anyone because you're staying on the resort.
There's plenty of restaurants and bars, a fitness centre, tennis court and a convenience store, which again will be very expensive, but you can use it. It will be strongly recommended to have a car, or if not, using Ubers for this one, as there is next to no shuttles available, or that they are on a very limited schedule. However, it is walking distance to Old Town should you wish to go and explore there as well. It is a medium-sized gated resort, so you will need to pass through security to enter the resort, proving that you have a reservation, with most of the townhouses being around 3 to 8 minutes from the big central clubhouse. So for a 2-bedroom townhouse, it will cost you £1,367 and 2p to £1,474.92, depending on the view that you want. If you want over a lake or back onto a street or that sort of thing. A 3-bedroom townhouse will set you back £1,546.85 to £1,690.71, depending on the view you want. And the 4-bedroom ones will cost another £200 to £300 on top of that, so around £1,846 to start with, up to £2,000 for those. So now moving on to villas supplied by the third-party company Debbie's Villas. Now these are all in one area, which I'll put on screen now to show you a representation of that. From these villas, the transport time to the resorts for Disney is about 20 minutes, 9 miles. Universal around 40 minutes, 19 miles. Or from the Orlando airport, 33 minutes, 30 miles. And from Tampa, 75 minutes, 73 miles. So a smaller villa on average will cost between $17.85 and $56.46, which will all depend on what you want in there, how many rooms you want, how many living rooms you want, how many bedrooms do you want, do you want a hot tub, do you want a pool. It can vary a lot. So of course, depending on what you want, you can obviously get anything between those two prices for a 3 to 4 bedroom one. If you want a moderate villa, which will be 5 to 6 bedrooms, you'll pay anywhere between $1,763 and £7,138, again depending on what you want, pool, games room, cinema, all that sort of good stuff. And if there's a lot of you going, you want a much larger villa, or you just want some space, it will cost you starting at £2,802.40 all the way up to £13,051.10, which is for a 15-person villa, which is giant. And again, will all depend on what you want in there, such as cinema, pool, etc, etc. They also offer through Debbie's Villas townhomes or terrace houses similar to the resort, but on gated communities. Most are all of them are 3 to 5 bedroom. They start at £1,442 and go up to £4,601.30. Again, all depending on the facilities that you want and how many rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms and all that you want as well. And then you have a courtyard villas, which essentially means that the back is walled off and you're not just open to the to viewing. So a bit more privacy. You'll have 3 to 5 bedrooms, which will cost you £2,030 to £2,412.30. Again, all depending on how many rooms you want and the facilities you are after. And finally, for this section of the video, we'll be looking at condominiums or apartments. So again, these give you that home away from home feeling with your own private kitchen facilities, bedrooms. Some of them can have a pool or jacuzzi, depending on if you're obviously on the much lower levels, and balconies, of course. You have access, as I've said, private pools potentially, depending on which ones you get. You'll be able to cook food at home, may that be for evening dinners, save some money on eating out, or lunchtime meals, taken to the parks. Of course, with these again, as they're not on property, there will be a lot more driving that you have to do. But of course, that doesn't bother you, then you're fine. And also, you will have, if you're staying on a complex or have one, you will have access to their facilities. So, as an example, looking at the condo resort complex, the Buena Vista Resort, which is located at Lake Buena Vista, Orlando, about 4 miles from Disney. Its star rating is 4, TripAdvisor score of 4.2. It has a daily resort fee of $24 plus tax, about £275.94. No parking, how generous of them. And at this one you can get 1, 2, 3 and 4 bedroom condominiums. The pirate themed pool with water slide, as you've seen on the picture, that looks really cool. There is a smaller relaxation pool. There is a spa and salon facilities, fitness centre, playground, arcade, Frankie Fro's Irish pub, up in the morning. A Pizza Hut Express on site, big plus. A pool bar, convenience store, very expensive, fully equipped kitchens in every condo, and a washer and dryer in every suite. So very useful if you want to do your washing before you head back home. There are complimentary scheduled shuttle buses to Walt Disney World and Universal. But again, they are scheduled, so if you don't want to stick to when they are, you'll have to have a card share or an Uber or your own car. So this is a medium-sized resort, so most suites are 3 to 8 minutes from the lobby and pools, depending of course on where you are. And for cost-wise, your 1 and 2 bedroom condos are very similar in price at $1,316, starting up to $2,128, depending on the view you want. If you want a pool view, no view, essentially just at the back, or if you want a view of the parks. A 3-bedroom condo will set you back $1,484 up to $2,548, depending on the view. And a 4-bedroom condo will set you back $2,576 to $2,786, depending on how many rooms you want. Because, I say, depending, you can have 1 living room, 2 living rooms, and of course the views of the parks as well. Most of these condos are located along the I-4 corridor, and anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes to Disney, 10 to 25 from Universal, 19 minutes to Orlando International, or about 75 minutes to Tampa. The average apartment cost, this is through Debbie's Villas, the other one of course being through their website, range from $1,600 to $2,911, and this again depends on how many bedrooms you want, what you want in it. Do you want it to have a pool? Do you want it to have access to a gym? All that sort of good stuff. So depending on budget, you can factor that in. So to conclude this section, which one is the best values of my research? Of course, this all subject to change, depends on when you look, where you look, all that sort of stuff. So of course, do your own research for making any bookings. This is just for reference. So overall, this has been no surprise. The cheapest accommodation that we found was an off-site hotel, about 700 quid. Your next up was a off-site condominium, with about 1,250. Then it was an off-site villa for 1,370, and then you would go to Universal for around 2,000, and Disney just behind that at £2,100. So thank you very much for watching this section of our guide about your accommodation options while in Orlando. As I said at the beginning, push the like button, leave a comment down below of any of your suggestions for everybody else who sees this video. And of course, follow us on our socials, Twitter, Instagram, shit talk, all of those. If you want to come with me on, you can get yourself some merch or join the channel as a member. And for the next section of this guide, we'll move on to your travel options in terms of car, public transport, or Ubers.